Hey guys, let's talk about the new Shonenjump manga, Niceprison. A couple of weeks have passed and we have 2 chapters to talk about today. So, we find out that all blocks of the prison have had their wardens kidnapped, and our model prisoner here decides to intervene with Tara's help and reestablish law and order on each prison level. We get more background of Block 11 and find out that it's being controlled by the fearsome Elite Four inmates. Not Pokemon, but Elite Four nonetheless. Of course, this is a gag manga, so throughout Chapter 3, we see a lot, and I mean a lot, of gags. Most of them weren't too funny to me, but my favorite gag from Chapter 3 is probably when they see all of the prisoners acting like dogs. You flip the page, and then you see one prisoner laying on his side like a mother dog, and then 3 other prisoners acting like they're nursing. Okay, so kind of weird, but also really funny, and I wasn't really expecting it. Tara and Mitsuboshi defeat the Elite Four. They save the warden and save Block 11. They get some good intel that the reason all the blocks are rioting is because of the influence and direction of the super death row prisoner. That's right, we have a super model prisoner, and now we have a super death row prisoner, but we haven't seen what he looks like yet. All right, so in Chapter 4, our MCs head to Block 10 and find the warden and a guard being harassed by a few unique inmates. We also finally get to meet Mitsuboshi's sentient ball and chain that's on his foot, and we find out that he used to be an inmate there at that prison, but he underwent a surgery to become a cyborg ball and chain for the exclusive use of Mitsuboshi. So he has a mustache and a monocle to boot. And sorry, we have cats in the background fighting. So, in Chapter 4, my favorite gag is probably when they start facing off against the Block 10 inmates, and Kasetaro, the ball and chain, pulls out a shank or a knife and threatens to kill one of the inmates unless they surrender and give him all their money. Okay, so normally it wouldn't be that funny, but this came right after Kasetaro says that he had a recent iOS update that included a higher sense of morality. I won't lie, this was probably my favorite gag of the series so far. And so we'll see if it continues to get funnier as it goes on. So our MCs save the warden and guard and begin their face-off with the boss prisoner of Block 10. So let's see what ridiculousness happens next chapter. Let me know what you thought of these past 2 chapters of Niceprison, and please leave a like, a comment, and subscribe for more. Thanks, guys.